everyone, everywhere. Look, this gonna be a little thoughts and ideas. You know what I mean? Well, I guess a review over the ally system in general, if you want to call it that. But this is my little 2 cents and some kind of constructive criticism or even ideas that DC is free to take. You know what I mean? Implement into future allies. And I will say I do like the idea of allies. That's very sick to me. Like DC is already it's already one of the biggest, like the biggest and most customizable MMORPG, in my opinion. Now there's still other ones, like WoW and stuff like that too. Now they technically bigger, but like not as customizable in terms of character and whatnot. And the fact that you can implement your character into like the DC lore so easily with not only all the styles, but the allies, the little artifacts, because a lot of these artifacts are actual stuff and notable items from DC lore. Okay, like even the different cars, the transformation car, strategy car, Batman Who Laughs and stuff like that. Okay, the ambulance, the demon fang, venomous dispenser, come on now. The Quizlet, the Page of Destiny. Come on, there's so many things that you can just quote and even where it comes from. You know what I mean? And I like how DC is moving. But I would like to focus exclusively in terms of this video on the ally system. Ally system is pretty dope to me. You get 2 support allies and 1 combat ally. That's sick. Combat ally come back like pretty much like orbital. It's pretty much all it is, honestly. It's another form of orbital. But I will say that the latest one that's supposed to come out is Black Adam, and it kind of disappoints me with him. So Black Adam is a very notable character that is extremely powerful. He can rival and even take down Superman. And everybody know how Superman is and how strong he is and all that other stuff. So Black Adam is Superman strong, if not greater. Okay, maybe some iterations he's weaker, but Black Adam has magic. So Superman is, weak too. And I say that to say this, like Superman right now, currently in the state of the game, as of recording this video, is the #1 damage ally for AoE. He does the most damage, hands down, for AoE. And now Black Adam comes to the mix with the Living Lightning, mind you. Something that's notable to be like an artifact level thing. And Black Adam is like middle of the pack. It's pretty much exactly like how electricity was in previous years. Electricity is like now these last couple of years to be something good and revered to be good. But before that, it was pretty bad, in all honesty. It's pretty like middle of the road. You're not going to be in the absolute bottom for most raids, but you're definitely not going to be at the top. Black Adam, if you look at Obsidian Shield's even damage testing, middle of the pack, nothing to be excited for. Obsidian Shield made a lot of good points in his video, and some of them I'm gonna go over in this one. One being that one of the support abilities for Black Adam is to pretty much have an orb drop when you use a finisher to finish off and kill an enemy. That's a good idea. I like that. But I feel like it should be more, instead of the person who picks up the orb getting the buff of increased stats, it should be the team entirety. Because more likely the team is all the ones that, band together to take down the enemy. So the team should get a group benefit like how a lot of these other allies work. Yep, like this one, Nubia, the Amazonian Honor, where's Yo? Oh, the Breakout too. The Don't Weaken. stuff like that. Like, that's team stuff that helps. Black Adam, even or at least do it with Shazam, so it's more like team focused in terms of his. If you do something like that with his buff, just because Black Adam does have Shazam at least has the whole like Shazam family. Black Adam is more, I guess, selfish in his regard in terms of his power. So I can see it going to one person, but I would definitely say just to balance out what's already there and what y'all have coded thus far, just make it a group thing. You'll make everyone a lot happier. Now, in terms of this other ability, and something that made me want to create this video in the first place, is the 25% increase in supercharger generation for supercharger generator powers. That was pretty much of a mouthful, but basically, with that new ability that Black Adam is going to have, it's very interesting. It opens up a lot of doors with DC in terms of allies, right? And I like that avenue. I like how we have here for Batman, just a regular Batman, his second support ability is the world's greatest. Reveals briefings, investigation, collection nodes on your minimap, and increase the collection speed. That, coupled with the Black Adam's second support ability of the increased supercharger generation for supercharger generating powers. Not all powers, just one power in particular. But that definitely opens up a lot of doors. Because even Black Adam's first ability plays on the finisher, which is normally a single target move unless you're nature and gorilla form, which is the AoE move then. But the finisher is very interesting. Because now I'm thinking, okay, what if there's more allies to come where not only for the heroes and villains on like collection speed and investigation and stuff like that, but also to better different aspects of the game, like cooldown reduction for our abilities, weapon attack speed, similar to like how speed hackers do, they increase their weapon attack speed like crazy. What if we're able to increase our weapon attack speed by a small amount due to a support ally that we have? Maybe it's a Flashpoint, Paradox Flash or something, I don't know. But maybe it's something like that that's like gives us a buff in that regard. Or, hey, Batman's a very like gadget is really made around this dude, so why don't we have certain abilities similar to the supercharger generating one from Black Adam, where allies can now combo with you. To review, if you're Batman and you have the gadget's power, maybe it can increase some tech-based might attacks by a small amount, maybe like 2% or something. Or maybe you get another Superman from a different world. I don't have Superman right now as an ally, but you get another Superman from a different world, and one of his support abilities is increased physical strength and damage. So let's say you're doing a melee, brawling or something, or even, when you throw like balls and cans and cars and whatever, it has increased damage. Why don't they give you that as a support ally? Like, the possibilities are really endless to when I'm thinking about how allies can be applied for the future state of the game and development of how they implement with us. Because like this Batman right here, whenever you enter combat, you get a buff. What if we do a reverse whenever you exit combat, which is similar to like, I believe, upon defeating the enemy, you get a small buff. That's similar to that idea. But what if we play on this? And what if we match allies and increase our player damage, speed, cooldowns, whatever, supercharger generation, whatever, and make it match up? Prime example, you bring out Shazam. What if he is able, similar to Superman, can help fortify your channel ability so it's not vulnerable to interrupt? What if you give Shazam the ability to electrify enemies or something like that, allow power actions to commence? with a lot of the combat ability of these allies, or the support ability of certain allies increase certain abilities of ours, whether it be Cyborg or Batman or Nightwing, Robin, whoever, and they can increase gadget powers. If we get Martian Manhunter and he helps with mental powers, what if we got another version of the Flash and he's able to increase super speed movement mode powers, whether make them faster, do more damage, have shorter cooldowns, whatever the case may be, generate more supercharge. And another thing with Black Adam, I will say, the supercharge generation is cool, fine, dandy, whatever, but we all know the electricity supercharge generation never gets used. So I would like for there to be at least like ally, like let's say Shazam or whoever comes next, to where just your overall general supercharge generation is increased. I would like for that to be a thing instead of just supercharger generation powers, because that no one is using a static push as an electric DPS. That is not happening. There's no point, especially with like Tesla Ball still gives you a little bit more supercharge and a lot of the other abilities. So there's really no point using static push. We get EOG spammers like crazy. There's no point. I would like for there to be another way for us to benefit from that, because Black Adam is an electricity and magic based character, but we know him more for electricity, using the Shazam lightning bolt, the living lightning that he has access to him. That would be sick if you're able to actually utilize his abilities and combo them with yours, being that the support ally that he is, or the combat ally that he is. Especially when we see a coordinated effort, and even the beginning opening cinematic trailer of DC Universe, when you see everyone fighting, and then you see how Black Adam saves Shazam, and the whole battlefield and arena blows up and commences, and you see like Joker beating up Batman and Deathstroke looking at him and all this stuff, right? All that good stuff. Why don't we play on that? Go back to the basics pretty much. This is my little rant, y'all. I'm not a developer in DC. Hopefully one of the devs at DC listen to this video here and get some ideas, get some inspiration behind the stuff that I'm thinking about. I would love to see some of these ideas implemented in. I know it's pretty like scattered, so do bear with me on that, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, the current roster is pretty good. I would like to see a little bit less Batmans, because we got, what, 4? So a little bit. And no more Amazonians, because this is Wonder Woman, but there's another Wonder Woman. Maybe you can get like one more with actual just Wonder Woman, like how you have here Batman, and you have Superman, okay? But we don't need another Batman for a while, unless you do like future Batman on like Batman Day or something. You know what I mean? Like let's get another Flash. Let's get another Aquaman. Let's get Beast Boy in here. You know what I mean? We got Crypto, but we ain't got Beast Boy. Where's Nightwing at? We got Oracle. Okay, cool. We got Calculator. Okay, cool. But where are the rest of these characters at? We play with characters all the time. Where's Catwoman? Where's Booster Gold? I mean, like a lot of the vendors in this area here, we should be able to have as like allies to fight alongside us. And please, DC, please, 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 make this happen. I love the Blue Lantern Corps Flash. Flash is my favorite character, by the way. Blue Lantern Corps Flash is sick and amazing. Let's have some content with him in it, please. Or at least let me have the Blue Lantern ring as a power. Or even the purple, the ultraviolet ring that we have so many animations for now. You can recycle a lot of animations. That's a very easy power to make a healer power, because we need a healer lantern, mind you. I know, a little side rant. I do apologize, y'all. But look, without further ado, y'all be easy, y'all take care, y'all be safe, all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so definitely do subscribe, okay? And once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away 10 memberships to DC Universe online out of my own pocket. So please make sure you subscribe, share the video out, let your mama, your auntie, your grandma, your uncle, your twice removed cousin, it don't really matter. Your homeboy down the street, your homegirl that you know you don't really rock with, but you were send her the video so she can subscribe and you can benefit off of her. Okay? Just saying, everybody and anyone, go ahead, subscribe. Without further ado, y'all, shalom.